Hi and welcome to this episode of On se balade en FP. My name is Gabriel Saint-Laurent and today we are with Paul Tarling. Hi Paul.
Hi.
How are you?
Not so bad.
Good. I want to ask you, in what program are you teaching?
So I'm teaching the carpentry.
What's the difference between doing the job and teaching it?
Like I says, it's like sometimes you got like think that you know what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
But you got to step back and thinking the guys, the students don't really know. So you got to like bring it back and strip it down and start from scratch.
Yep.
I've learnt that you got to go back to basics on some students. Some students have know it because they've picked information up from their parents or working on little projects that they've done with the dad or the uncle,
Mm-hmm.
and that's probably what got them in the first place to this course, because they want to know more.
Mm-hmm.
And they want to do that as like a foundation to start somewhere to like make a living because they enjoy it.
Yep.
Some students have just come and they don't know what they want to do.
Mm-hmm.
And then the best students is that they do like it and they want to do. It's not everyone is got that great uncle in come with me and I'll show you how to do this.
Mm-hmm.
Some students haven't got that background, don't know how to do anything.
Mm-hmm.
But there is some good students that didn't know anything, but now they do.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's really pleasing for me.
Mm-hmm.
They know I'm sharing my knowledge,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
and passing it on to the next generation.
How many are you approximately from year to year?
So at the moment, for this vicinity, 12 to 10 students is quite focused on that, because
Mm-hmm.
any more, they wouldn't all get my, help.
Yep.
Some people would be like, feel like they're left out, or
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to get around every student as I can,
Mm-hmm.
fairly.
Yeah.
And the 12, the 10 is the magic number.
Mm-hmm. How is it to study here?
We've got the mountains, we've got the ocean, the bay,
Mm-hmm.
we've got the tourism, the weather, the snow. There's every hiking trail, snow trail, snowmobiling,
Mm-hmm.
fishing. We've got everything here.
There's always something to do.
There's always something to do, seasonal.
Yeah. If you had to summarize vocational training in Eastern Quebec, what would you say in one sentence?
It's fantastic.
Mhm.
It's we offer a good vocational training for sure. I've seen it, taught it, and I've had feedback from students. There is vocational training out there for everyone's needs.
And what about the students? Do they have support if they have a bad day or a bad moment
Yeah,
sometime?
I say to my students that my door is always open.
Mm-hmm.
If it's study or if it's out of study,
Mm-hmm.
my door is always open.
Mm-hmm.
Because as you know that, going through like a 6-month study,
Mm-hmm.
intense study course,
Mm-hmm.
everything is not the bed of roses there. There's always going to be like issues with family or
Mm-hmm.
whatever. But, let's talk,
Do you want to talk to us about your background before you were a teacher? How were you in school?
That was terrible.
Why?
Because it was one of those things I didn't know what I really, really wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
How I got for where I am now is probably my uncle.
Okay.
He was a builder,
Mm-hmm.
and I always looked up to him, and he used to invite me out to do his renos, demolitions, and yeah, that's how it really started. Really, I enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
As I went to college,
Mm-hmm.
4 years. And then, that was just like the background, And then obviously I got a job as a architectural technician. And And then I dropped out of it for some reason. Then I went into the profession of doing telecom.
Mm-hmm.
I had that upper hand because I knew how buildings were constructed and
Yeah.
how to get the cables from and to a place.
Mm-hmm.
It was easy for me. And that led to me to come over to Canada as part of the oil fields. And my last role was construction manager on the oil sands working for ExxonMobil.
Which aspects of your profession inspire you the most on a daily basis?
I like to work as a team, resolving challenges.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to introduce like teamwork.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just there's no I in team.
Mm-hmm.
It's a team thing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So what I tend to do is if I know that someone understands that task and has got it to a T, I make him like leadership role.
Mm-hmm.
So then he can teach that person.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So then that gives them confidence as well as, and he might explain something in a different way than I'm teaching it, you see. And it has worked.
And that moment when you see in their eyes,
Yeah.
I got
it.
it.
It's that eureka moment.
Oh.
Yeah. And that's what I'm after. And that's the key.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the pleasure I get as well.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because I know that, that they do understand. Because safety is a big aspect.
What advice would you give to a parent that is questioning about vocational training?
I'm a big believer we learn something new every day.
Mm-hmm.
Even I learn new things daily, every day. Like different material that comes to the market. You're never too old to learn new things.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And the satisfaction that you get from doing this kind of work,
Mm-hmm.
it's just like, I still like sit back and think, I did that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And it
Yeah,
works well.
I get
Mm-hmm.
pleasure from doing that. If you got the willpower and you like or enjoy anything that you do,
Mm-hmm.
you can turn that into a profession quite easy because you got the passion.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That
you
you
know,
love.
as soon as you get the passion to do something,
Mm-hmm.
it's like it's an ease.
Mm-hmm.
You're there. I'm a big believer if you can find something to do that you love and daily,
Mm-hmm.
stick with it.
Yeah.
What's the point in going to a job that you don't enjoy?
Nope.
There's no
That's
point.
not how it should be.
No.
Mm-hmm.
We know you should do the stuff that you enjoy,
Mm-hmm.
and you fight for that.
Do you think it helps you in your way of teaching that you were terrible in school?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You can
Yeah.
understand what others may feel.
Yeah, I wish I paid more attention, but the thing is, it's like it's perhaps because I didn't find what I liked, what I loved, and that thing that was missing.
Mm-hmm.
Because once you love something, interested in doing something, that's what makes it. That's what you want to do. Everyone's got their goal in life, and it's just a case of finding the right goal.
Mm-hmm.
And if you can find it early, or if you can find it late, as long as you find it, just follow it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Take chances.
Take chances. Go
Try,
for it.
Try things. Yeah.
Exactly that. Yeah, and that's what we offered here. This is what the course is all about, right? So all these students that came out will have knowledge on how to construct a house,
Mm-hmm.
and obviously that will lead to like other things that they can
Yeah.
do more so. Like with me, with like architectural
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
and telecom.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So it leads to other things for sure.
And have a nice mind, open mind to learn new things
Yeah,
and to try, like we
Yeah.
said.
you got yeah.
Yeah. Paul, thank you very much for this moment.
If you need another podcast in the future,
Yeah.
please, don't hesitate. Give me a shout.
Sure. Mm-hmm. Sure. I'm sure your students are happy to learn with you. And congratulations for your career, for your background.
Thank you very
and
much.
Wish you the best for the next years.
Yeah, thank you very much,
Good.
Gabriel.